Good evening, humans. Tyrannosaurusmoth here, and tonight we're taking a look at the WWE Elite Collection 102 Edge figure from Mattel. The renders for this figure, when they were soliciting it, looked really good. So the question is, does this figure look as good in person as it did in those renders? Well, let's talk about it. Let's do this. Aesthetically speaking, this figure looks great, and one of the things that caught my eye in those renders was the color of the ring gear, and the purple is just really bright, and I think they got really close. I mean, it's not going to be a one-to-one because obviously a render is going to be able to just achieve cleaner colors than printing will in pretty much any application, but I think they did a fantastic job here. I mean, great details as well with the hands raising up here on the kick guards, and you got the skulls here on the knee pads. Just really cool designed gear in general, and yeah, I just think they really kind of made it work. Not only that, this is just definitely a good recipe for Edge. I think we've seen this before, more or less. Actually, I got the last Legends Edge here, so you can see, yeah, pretty much the same thing. So it works. So that is excellent, and not only that, but this face sculpt is great. I liked Edge with this look, like right before he fully buzzed it and right after he cut the long hair. Yeah, I think he comes across really well. They did great with the beard, just the little touches of gray there actually, look relatively natural. That's kind of a hard look to pull off, but they totally did it. And yeah, and then the tattoos are very nice and bright here. So great use of tampos in that regard. So yeah, overall, just again, great looking figure. Pretty straightforward with the accessories here, so let's get into it. Right out of the box, we do have a pair of C grips. Then we get a pair of fists. Then we get a pair of elbow pads for when he is not wearing the jacket. So again, that very nice bright purple, just a little bit of black there on the actual pad piece. And then finally, we do get the entrance jacket, and sculpt is really nice here. The only unfortunate thing is because it's this big rubber piece, he's pretty much stuck in an A pose the entire time, which is sad. So I probably won't display him with this, but still, just a cool piece overall. So that's accessories. Articulation balance here are very nice. As you can see, we are holding our freestanding kick, so something always makes me happy. Then we get into the head. We have a barbell joint in the head, as we normally do in the Elites. I can't get this to focus. There we go. So you get not really any up. It kind of kicks back down, again, just because of how far back or far down the head sculpt comes. Here we are able to look down. We get a little bit of tilt as well. Of course, we have rotation. Arms, hinge and swivel, and we're coming up to a T. We do have a bicep swivel. We have double jointed elbows that come to here without the elbow pads. With the elbow pads, doesn't actually hinder too much. You can actually get pretty close, not just completely in half. Then we get hinge and swivel at the wrists, all horizontal. We get a standard ab crunch, so we're coming forward that much, not too bad. Get a little bit of an arch back, and then we get waist swivel. Our legs come out to about here for the hips, so not complete splits, but very nice. Our front kick, we're coming just short of 90. We do have thigh swivel, double jointed knees, bringing us to here. We have boot cut. Then we have that crazy inhuman point, some very nice forward, and then some exceptionally generous rocker, certainly on the in, not so much on the out, but we do get a little bit. So that's articulation. Getting into size comparisons, here he is with a couple other versions of himself, with the rest of OG Judgment Day, with some other WWE figures, with some other wrestling lines, with some Hasbro and some other Mattel, with some imports, with some monsters. Finally, with articulated icons, Oni and yours truly in human form as a Valorous Action Force figure. So my final thoughts on the Elite 102 Edge figure from Mattel is that this is a great figure. Honestly, this is everything I liked about the Legends 14 version of Edge. Just the updated look, and I'm probably in the minority here, but I was actually excited to see the whole Judgment Day paranormal thing with him as the lead, but obviously he didn't want to do it and all of that, so that never materialized. Just gonna have to remain a what if. However, I am very happy that we actually got this version of Edge, because I dug it. But, you know, again, is what it is. So, yeah, and obviously I recommend this, certainly if you too were excited about that, or you just like this ring gear, because it's pretty awesome. And this is showing up, assuming it's on pegs somewhere, but definitely it is showing up on various online retailers. So I will have a link or two in the description below if you are so interested. So I want to thank you for watching. I hope you found this review informative and somewhat entertaining. If you did, I hope you come on back, because I do multiple reviews a week of action figures related to tokusatsu, dinosaurs, monsters, pro wrestling, and more. So if any of those things are interests of yours, come on back and let's share those interests and just have a good time. So with that being said, I hope you are well. I hope that all of your toy dreams come true. And most importantly, I hope that you and yours stay weird, simians.